So when we don't have the grid, oh, sorry, this one, yeah, when we don't have the grid, we want to be able to make sure we, first of all, account for all the surfaces. So there's 5 surfaces here. Okay, so we need to account for all the surfaces. We need to make sure we have the measurements, the rectangular or the 90-degree measurements for all these pieces. For the triangle, we have our 90-degree height. Yeah, that's what we need. It's 3 by 8. Okay, so we know that's going to be 3 times 8 is 24. Okay, 24 will represent that rectangle. So we only want half of it. So I've got 12 and 12 here. The bottom surface is 8 by 15, so that's 120. Okay. The sides here, looks like we have an edge of 5, okay, or in this case, the edge of 5 by 15, so that's going to be 75. I've now accounted for all surfaces. I have the areas of all surfaces, so I'm going to end up with 12 plus 12 plus 75 plus 75 plus 120. That's 150, 270, 294 centimeters squared. Again, I've got all 5 surfaces accounted for. For this next part, this is new. What I want you to do is be able to draw a 3-view diagram. Okay, so a 3-view diagram means we need to be able to see what it looks like from the front, the top, and the side. Okay, so I'm just going to start with the front. It's going to be a triangle that's 8 wide, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and it's 3 high. Is it 8 here? 1, 2, 3. It's 3 high, so it's going to look like that. Okay, so it's an 8 by 5 or 8 by 3 triangle from the front. And that's all we're going to see from that front. Now from the top, what I want you to be able to do is be able to extend those edges so that the tops match. Oh, this is 15 wide. Okay, so sorry, I'm going to have to start again because I'm going to have to make this, I'm going to have to scale this. So I'm going to make each square 2. So I'm going to make this 4 wide. Okay, and it should be 1.5 tall. So it's going to look like that. Okay, so that's 8 by 3. So when I draw the top view, I need to make sure that my edges match up. Okay, from the top, I'm going to see a rectangle. It's going to be 15. So how many do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it's going to be 7.5 long, which relates to 15 centimeters along that edge. And from the top, I'm going to see this ridge. Okay, to separate those two rectangular surfaces that represent the kind of like the roof of that. So it's important that you line up these edges so that it lines up with the top. Now, same thing across here. The top now has to line up, and the bottom have to line up with the side view. So in the side view, you're going to see a rectangle. Okay, so we're just going to see a rectangle. It's going to be, again, same 15 or 7.5 squares that way, and 1.5 squares high. So as long as the heights match here, from the side we're going to see just one rectangle, and that's the side surface, of that kind of sloping piece. Okay, so there's our 3-view. This is what we call a 3-view diagram, showing the 3 views from top only, front only, side only.